everyone, good afternoon. Boy, we're getting close to Christmas, aren't we? Wow. I just went and laid in all the pellets for the pellet stove, laid in 5 or 6 bags of groceries. And, got to be prepared in case everyone shows up. We'll have plenty. What are my plans for Christmas? I'm going to work Christmas Eve, then I've got Christmas Day, then I'm having breakfast for the 2 daughters that are local with their families, hopefully. So I'm going to do German pancakes, those big puffy ones that they sell at the pancake specialties restaurants. I learned how to make those. They're heavy on milk and eggs. It's sort of like a crepe that you put in the oven and it puffs up like a puff pastry. So that's what we're going to cook. Although I'm going to have to borrow cast iron skillets from both daughters. So that's one thing. I better put that on my list. Let's see then. Then I'm also going to make what my one daughter requested, which is silly, crazy, but it's funny, Prado pups. And so I have the little Fry Daddy out, and I've got the oil, I've got the hot dogs. We're going to use soy hot dogs. Krusty's pancake mix, tartar sauce, good mayonnaise, 2 pies. I know it doesn't sound like a breakfast, but we're going to do a funny one this year. And I've been so busy, the last minute child pickups and stuff that I showed you that video that I made so many mistakes on. Well, I fixed it, and you can see it right here. It's up and hanging, and it'll probably be my curtain for at least a month because it's so pretty. And I do love that orange Jason Yenter, is it? That artist, fabric artist. I like it. I would not have picked orange, but when I look through there is a lot of orange in that quilt, and a lot of red, and a lot of yellow. So I think that that border was just fine and dandy. I probably should have cut some of it so that it was in the quilt as well, but I didn't think ahead on that. So what do we have left to do? So far in my spreadsheets, I am up to date, having done Woolly Whims. I'm finishing up the Designer Mystery. Let's see, what else is there? Cali and Co's finished and sashed and taken apart, put back together again. I did some Civil War. I'm looking over there at my boxes. Oh, I can't see anything over there. I'm really getting geared up to start that mystery, murder mystery. And it starts, I think it's the 2nd week of January it starts. And I've got all my fabrics ready to get started on the Jane Austen 250. So I'm really excited about that. There's another quilter that's doing it, and Awkward Quilter is the name of her channel. And she has already started, and she's getting going on it. So I hope to have my first block. Well, I hope to have all the fabrics laid out and identified, because I didn't buy the kit. And the hardest thing is picking out the little brown stripe that Lori Holt used to define all of the layers of the medallion. And if you make a medallion quilt, the center is the centerpiece, and then you have a line like a border. Then you do the next row. Then you do a border. Then you do the next row. Well, it's that brown stripe that was fussy cut for the 250 that I am not able to find something similar. So I don't want to buy any more fabric. I think I've probably bought enough fabric to do the quilt 3 times, but we'll be using those same fabrics for a lot of stuff because they're real pretty. So that's my Jane Austen 250. And the Cali and Co's done. I said that twice already. Let's see. Okay, Designer Mystery. This is the next thing that I got to work on. And I think for my sewing retreat that I'm going to go to my sister's house at the end of the month, I think I'm going to take along the finishing kit for this and make those finishing kit blocks to go with the, how many blocks do we have? 8 that are complete? 7. This will be number 7. All you gotta do is read it. So this one's called Rising Star, and it's the Designer Mystery Block from Fat Quarter Shop with fabrics by, oh shoot, I can't remember what the fabrics are by, but this block is designed by Vanessa Gertzen. No, it doesn't say. Well, I should know that, but you probably all know that anyway. So, are you ready for Christmas? What's left? I think I've got all the presents I'm going to make, do, give, regift. In fact, I even found what I needed to do for a white elephant gift on Christmas afternoon. I had purchased a like a citrus grater to make lemon cakes with, and a really nice ice cream scoop that was heavy, you know. I was going to send those to California for a gift, but good grief, why should I send a heavy thing like that down there? So I decided to send something different. So those 2 things would make a gift that people would probably want to fight over, that one. What do you think? Anyway, this has been a great couple of days off. I've gotten a lot of sewing done. And I think I did 3 major things. I have to go back and check my spreadsheet. What did I do over the last 2 weeks, you know? And leave me a comment. What are you thinking about? What are you thankful for in this season of thankfulness? Isn't that one of the questions that young people want to ask around the table at Thanksgiving and Christmas? What are we thankful for? Well, I'm just thankful I'm there and that my family's there and I can look at them and talk to them. And I miss the 2 kids there in another state. I really miss them. Man, that's hard. But these 2 young ladies, my daughters, they have the babies in the family. So I guess this is the best place right now for me. And this morning I was talking to a young nurse that's just getting started. And I said, you know, I've been a nurse, an RN for 50 years, coming up this next year. Who would have thunk it that not only I would consider to keep working, and why not? You know, I'm only working a couple of days a week. And I don't have to go to an office and sit on a chair for 8 hours. I can drive around and see people in their homes. Have a variety. And I'd say the majority of people are sort of happy that you're coming. So that's sort of a rewarding job if you think about it like that. So in this season of thankfulness and giving and remember the reason for the season and all that, I would say that those of you who are able, get out there and find a way to volunteer. Just a little bit. Just give of yourself. You can give your money if you want to, support different charities in your church, but give of yourself. And I had set aside time to do that this month, and there was things that got in the way most of the time, but I was able to get some done. So I don't feel horribly guilty, but I would like to do more. Well, that's sort of my wind up. I don't think I'll be making any more videos before Christmas. This is just, I pretty much need to go and do food prep. So I think I'll take the time slowly, because I learned to go a little slower, and put this guy together and press it really good. Oh, I found some Niagara spray starch on the 50% off aisle. So it was only like $1.90 a big can, and they're brand new. So I got 3 of them. So we'll use that, and we'll use the Best Press, and we'll use that Mary Ellen's stuff. Yeah, I think it's Mary Ellen. You know, it's the brand from Hobby Lobby. But anyway, so we'll get this one done. And to be that cheerful self of me, I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Remember the real reason for the season. And I want you all to know that I really appreciate the comments, the kind words, the subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my little channel. I'm learning how to do this, you know. My family is very supportive, you know. The 2 of my daughters, not the ones in California, the one here and one there, put together a Facebook, I don't know, one of those social media places. And they started a channel after I started my YouTube channel. And you can see how many subscribers I have. I have like 815 or a few more, you know. And I asked one of the girls recently, well, how many subscribers have you got? Well, Mom, it's just under 12,000. What? What the heck? Anyway, so I guess I better pay attention to what they're doing. But I think she says, Mom, no, what you're doing is great. It's a good, the medium that you're in, this is good numbers. I'm going, okay. So anyway, those kids that continue to surprise me and enrich my life. So God bless you all. Have a lovely holiday. And I'll check back with you in January. We're going to start some big projects. Okay, bye now.